gonna react to more scary shit. But by the way, guys, he's back.
I'm back.
He's back. Long time, so let's do it. We're gonna do it. What will we react, Mikkel? Come on, you gotta say it. We're reacting to
scary shit like always.
The most haunted phone call numbers or whatever. And yeah, let's do it. Before anything, go and smash that button like always. And let go. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Nexus. Ironically, while everybody these days has a phone, there is a great proportion of people who actually hate answering phone calls and would rather use their phones for literally anything else.
True.
If your phone rings, no matter who it is, sometimes it freaks out people, and you might start wondering if someone you know is in trouble. But maybe we should be a little cautious about who we talk to on the phone sometimes.
True.
Watch this video to find out the top 8 haunted phone numbers you should not call.
Yeah, until paid.
If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe to get new content similar to this every day. Also, make sure to comment down below letting us know which was your favorite. And for this video, let's see if we can hit the golden like button, which is 1,000 likes, so make sure to drop a like down below.
I go.
Number 8. Poor Jen Vest was nearly fast asleep when the Dark Lord Lucifer decided to take a keen interest in her. Yep, she was just going about her business breastfeeding her youngest late one night when she got a phone call from the number 1-666-666-666. Seems like overkill to me to have that many sixes. She ignored the phone number because who in their right mind would actually answer it?
True.
But over the course of one sleepless night, she received nearly 50 text messages from a different number every time, all with just the word Satan in all capitals. Other people have shared their harrowing experiences with this phone number online. And apparently, when you actually pluck up the courage to accept the call, a creepy voice threatens you and tells you you're gonna die. And then when you try to call it back, it says the phone number is no longer in service. Full disclosure, people theorize that this is all just part of an online prank service. However, the website used to do it was mysteriously shut down at the time Jen was getting harassed. So maybe it really was Satan calling. Number 7. One of the creepiest and most famous horror movies in the last 20 years has got to be The Ring and its subsequent franchise. You probably all know exactly what it's about.
Scary shit.
But just in case you don't, the story goes that a young girl from Sudan was thrown into a well and left to drown when she was a young girl. Her spirit escaped and attached itself to a videotape. And everyone who watches the videotape gets cursed in the form of a phone call they receive immediately after watching it. It tells them that they're going to die in 7 days. And there's an actual phone number which you can call, which makes a whole host of creepy dragging and breathing sounds. This phone number is 090-4444-4444 and is alternatively known as the phone number from hell. There are even reports of people dying within a week of calling this number.
What the fuck?
So dial it at your own risk. One girl even claimed to frequently get calls from this number, which she assumed was a prankster. And after someone told her what the number was, she stopped updating all social media and has seemingly disappeared. Number 6.
No chance, man.
Before huge file sharing websites like YouTube came about, in the 1990s, most viral videos and pictures came from chain emails. And would you know, chain emails aren't even a thing of the past, as now they're used to scare the hell out of anyone who reads them, like a recent spate of them going around warning people not to accept phone calls from certain numbers. So why shouldn't we accept calls from this whole string of numbers? Because they cause you to die instantly. What these numbers do is broadcast an incredibly high frequency sound capable of causing brain hemorrhages in humans.
What?
They call them red numbers, cursed phone numbers, or death calls. And the stories first originated on April 13th, 2007 in Pakistan. And what's so significant about April 13th, 2007? Well, it just so happens to be that day was also Friday the 13th. True or not, the email chains will still cause mass hysteria wherever they appear. Number 5.
That's weird.
If you decide you want to get scared, call the number 1-207-404-2604, and you'll be in for the fright of your life. That's because this is the phone number to the White residence, where Carrie White and her mother Margaret White live. There are 2 more horror icons out of the same pit Sadako crawls out of, first appearing in Stephen King's debut 1974 novel, Carrie, which got a controversial reboot 4 years ago, though it was only controversial because of how it diverges from the source material. But if you want to call up and try to talk to the 16-year-old girl who went on a telekinetic rampage after being covered in pig's blood at her senior prom and killed over 400 people, then dial that number and you'll hear a message both from her and from her crazy religious nut of a mother, who believes literally everything in the known universe is a sin. It's an eerie experience to say the least.
That's creepy.
Number 4.
I wouldn't use it though. Fuck that.
So what happens if you want to call the number 0888-888-888? Well, you can't, because it's been suspended completely. because everyone who's ever used it is dead. So you probably don't really want to call it, to be honest.
What?
Whether the number is actually cursed or it's just an incredibly scary coincidence, it's hard to say, but the facts remain that all the owners of this number have died, which is why the Bulgarian company who control it totally suspended it. It's like how airplanes don't have a road 13, they just skip it, because no one wants to sit on road 13. The curse first started in 2001 when the CEO of a large company died of cancer. Though the cancer was allegedly caused by him being poisoned with something radioactive from a business rival. Then a mafia man had it, but he was assassinated in 2003, and after that another businessman who was killed outside of a restaurant in 2005, and whose murder actually still remains unsolved.
What the fuck?
Number 3. A Cleveland, Ohio phone number made the rounds in 2007, with one person posting something about it in an online message board saying they're a teacher who has had to confiscate 5 phones in 2 days because the kids are getting so distressed after calling this number. The number is 216-333-1810. And if you call it, you'll get subjected to having to listen to a 1.5-minute long recording of a girl screaming for somebody to rescue her, because something terrifying is going on somewhere else. The only hint we get to what is actually going on is through the sound of gunfire in the background, as the girl begs her friend to save her. Then she screams and goes quiet. We just hear her friend shout her name one more time, and a robotic operator voice says goodbye, and hangs up the phone. It's straight up horrifying. It could even be the sound of a school shooting or something crazy. Call it at your own discretion. Number 2. What happens if you dial 999? Well, if you're in the UK, you'll get through to their emergency services. But if you're panicking when you call and accidentally manage to dial 999-999-9999, you'll get the phone call of death. So you better be extra careful if you're trying to save somebody's life, because you could end up dead in the process. This story is similar to the entry about the ring, because it also originates from a movie. This time, a weird Thai one called 999-9999, which is all about a student who knows of this creepy phone number, where if you call it, you can have any wish granted, but will ultimately meet with your gruesome death in the end. Despite warnings, of course, a bunch of stupid teenagers called the number and ended up dying. Classic horror movie stuff.
Guys,
but this phone number is still making tons of unsolicited calls to people around the world, so maybe that movie is more based on a true story than they'd like to admit.
I watched a lot of them videos.
Number 1. If we're being honest, this last one does come from a creepypasta or internet ghost story. However, the deeper you delve into the mystery itself, the creepier it gets. Because if you ring the phone number talked about in the creepypasta, you get through to the exact same message he describes and seemingly to an actual person who talks to you. The phone number is 630-296-7536 and belongs to a company called Booth World Industries. To put it bluntly, this company seems to be who you call if you want to have someone killed with no way of it ever being tracked back to you, when the guy gets his ex-girlfriend murdered as revenge for her cheating on him years earlier. So you call the number and ask you who you want to remodel, that is, have murdered, and you give them a name. Then you can optionally get a courtesy call and listen to the person getting killed yourself, just to make sure the job was done. Even creepier is that their tagline is building custom lives since 1888, which any serial killer fanatic will know is the year Jack the Ripper carried out his killings, and also around the time telephones became common things to see around.
Fucked up.
That was our list of the top 8 haunted phone numbers.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up. Anyways, guys, if you like it, go and smash that button, man. What are you waiting for? Go and smash it. Comment below. Follow my bro. You already know. And hope you like the video. Much love to Nexus. And I'll see you on my next video. Take care.